Picture walking down a quiet street and suddenly hearing the haunting, ethereal wail of a ghost, except it is actually just someone playing a carpenter's tool with a violin bow. That ghostly sound usually comes from something remarkably specific, like this Swedish-crafted creation from BAHCO. Now, most people look at a hand saw and think of cutting lumber or trimming branches, but this particular model throws that entire concept out the window. It is built strictly for making music. Out of the box, measuring just over 34 inches total with a 30-inch blade, it immediately feels different than a standard hardware store cutter. The steel has a bright, polished finish that catches the light strangely, and the back is completely flat. But the real giveaway that this is not meant for construction is the teeth. They are completely unground. They are not sharp at all, which is honestly a relief because otherwise, flexing this thing into an S-curve while holding it between your knees would be a terrifying hazard. The handle is traditional wood, fitted with neat brass hardware that gives it a vintage, almost orchestral aesthetic before a single note is even played. Holding it, the weight distribution feels surprisingly balanced. It has enough heft to stay stable while bending, but it is flexible enough that the pitch warps dramatically with just a slight twitch of the knee or pull of the handle. Of course, it is not without its quirks. Because it is essentially a giant sheet of high-speed steel, learning how to bow it correctly without making a harsh scratching noise takes a ridiculous amount of patience. Anyone picking this up for the first time is going to produce some genuinely awful screeching before they ever find a pure melody. It requires a gentle touch and a lot of rosin. But once the technique clicks, the resonance is staggering. It holds a vibrato that lingers in a room for days. So yeah, if someone is looking to add a truly bizarre, mesmerizing folk voice to their acoustic setup, this Swedish musical saw delivers, provided they have the tolerance to push through the initial learning curve.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.